Hey, what's happening everyone? SirJames coming at you guys with another video, and today I'm here to give you guys my official room tour, and this is something that I've been looking forward to for such a long time now, and based on how everything has turned out, I'm actually pleased with the looks. Now when it comes to someone's initial room, man cave, gaming room, whatever official name you want to give it, usually a lot of people have different themes to it, whether it's retro gaming, collectible statues, current gen, whatever the case may be. The initial vibe that I get while looking around in this space is like a mixture between a gaming room and an office space, but you guys are more than welcome to share your input at the end of the video. So of course, also before we begin, I do have some free Pokemon codes which I'll be posting on the community page over the weekend. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's for this new shiny Pokemon right here. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you don't get one of these codes, you just simply walk into your local GameStop, get one, scratch off the code, and go to whatever location to go ahead and get your shiny Pokemon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin the tour. Starting off with my new carpet. I did share this on the community tab, but just to go ahead and give you guys another look if you missed it. Now the best thing about this new carpet is that it only cost me $40. You might be thinking there's no way that cost you $40. Carpet tiles cost a little bit of money depending on what you get and where you get it at. It's because the carpet tile was actually free and I only needed to pay for the glue that I needed to put this down. So again, that's a pretty good amount of savings right there. It was a bit of work tearing out the old carpet and scraping the floor. Scraping actually took the longest, and then I had to wait for the glue, and that's pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and start on over on the right hand side with the newest addition, which I did share recently. This of course is my new entertainment center, which is like a 3-in-1 system. My new TV, which is a Sony Bravio 43-inch 4K HDR display. Then we have a wall-mounted TV, which has been there for years. I didn't move that for a particular reason, which I'll get into in just a moment. But let's go ahead and start with the collectibles on top here. So here we have Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. You're going to find several Gundam model kits, either painted or unpainted. Then we have Sasuke Uchiha, which I just recently added. It's only like 25 bucks at GameStop. Another Gundam model kit and a female Dragonborn, along with a couple controllers, the Spider-Man PS4 controller and the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. The center portion contains a model kit, which I'm probably going to put a Kratos pop figure instead, along with a Spider-Man PS4 Pro, and an Xbox One X, along with another Gundam model, which I'm probably going to replace with a Master Chief pop figure instead. On the bottom portion, we have more Gundam model kits, along with Cade 6, Lord Saladin, an original PlayStation, and again, more model kits as well. As far as the entertainment section goes, it's actually very good. I'll put a link in the description down below if you wish to look at more information or purchase one for yourself, which does have the TV mount option. And so essentially this is going to be the main entertainment section for gaming and 4K media. The TV that is up there is basically my night TV because I also have a Blu-ray setup and I use that for... Actually, I've been using that for many years now, so I'm still going to continue with the theme instead of removing it. Or basically, I'll have a DVD or Blu-ray on at night to kind of help me go to bed instead of having like the big one on. The other thing that I also did is that I put LEDs behind the TV. It was a set of LEDs for about $5 at Walmart. As a remote with different options as far as colors, just to kind of give it a nice effect so when I'm playing in the dark. Along this wall here, you're going to notice that I have a giant green screen setup, which is what I was using in the beginning of the video. Moving on over here to this back corner to kind of give you an overhead shot. Actually, since we're here, let's go ahead and just kind of pan around. So down here is basically my model workstation. So I have loose parts and I have weathering tools, paint and whatnot, nippers when I'm working on the model kits, paint brushes, and a bunch of these Cade 6s, which were going to originally be thrown away by GameStop because, I mean, they had extras, so I took them off their hands. Inside this big old cage, we have 2 healthy adult female breeder dragons, which are the same ones that I've acquired free those years ago. And before someone complains and says, "Oh my god, is that sand?" That is not sand, that is like shredded walnuts, I believe it is. And it's a substrate that they absolutely love, and I've had no issues using. Do keep in mind that when I do feed them, I actually have them out of the cage so that way they don't accidentally digest it. Again, it's harmless for them, but just for that extra safety measure, they do eat outside the cage. And of course, I also have like another area for when they eat crickets as well. And of course, we have the Destiny Forsaken poster, which I just hung up there instead of just removing the green screen from the corner. Just kind of made it to where it's still wrapped around in that section. Here we have my brand new AC unit that I got this year, which has been super helpful. And we have the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild limo art, I forget what it's called, but it basically lights up. I just don't have any batteries currently. Then over here is basically the initial setup that you guys tend to see in the majority of the videos. So it's not a green screen backdrop. These are just some of the games here. I do have way more games than what I have right here. Headphones off to the side. Steelbooks. PC games, which there's really no need for me to have the PC games here anymore because my new PC doesn't have a CD drive anymore. And of course, Xbox 360 games. Again, I have triple the amount of games that are shown here. Next up, of course, we have Cheez-Its, and you might be wondering, why do I always have Cheez-Its? Because that is my gaming snack. Now you know. Here we have a working mini arcade cabinet, Galaga, which I got at Walmart for like $20, $25. There's also a Pac-Man one that I need to get. They even have keychain sizes. These are the posters back here, which is the Metal Gear collection, which hopefully, actually not the collection, but hopefully, Microsoft will bring backwards compatibility for Metal Gear Solid 3. I think that would be pretty neat. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, one of my personal favorites. Destiny 1, of course, is still better than Destiny 2. And then, of course, Skyrim. Here is a Asus 1080p display, and you might be wondering, where's the 4K display? This is the 4K display I was using, which is an LG 4K monitor. But now, of course, since I got that set up, what's going to happen is that this is going to be the new PC monitor. But I needed I have to order another long enough 4K cable, so for now it's kind of the way it is. And what's going to initially happen is that this is going to go over here, that's going to be moved over here, and then the Xbox 360 and the mini Nintendo Classics and the upcoming PlayStation Classic is going to be hooked up to the 1080p display, because I don't think it's going to look good if I try to use it with a giant 4K display in my to be on, but not anymore. So what may end up happening for next year is that I may end up remove this, and in its place, depending on how big it is, will be an arcade cabinet by Arcade 1UP. I think it should fit there just fine, but that's the initial idea. So for now, it's just the Sonic from the Sonic Mania collectors, which I got at a discounted price. This is the Assassin's Creed music box, and these are just filled with like cables and whatnot. And then last but not least, in this corner we have more collectibles. You'll probably notice is that I don't have all my collectibles and statues out on display because I wanted something that had a little bit more of a subtle look and something that didn't seem like it was too crazy. And that is pretty much it. So there you guys have it. That was the complete room tour. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. There's only a few extra little details here and there that I need to either figure out or get. For example, I figured in the center portion, I was thinking getting of a couple of beanbag type chairs, which I think will be perfect when you're gaming or watching a movie. The other thing that I also need to get is a long enough 4K cable that will reach from the entertainment section all the way to the computer, so if I need to record any type of gameplay video, I can go ahead and do that without having to move the console back and forth. And that's pretty much about it. But like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.